I'm going to talk to you today about our early parenting unit. The unit is a day stay programme for parents with babies 0 to 1 years old. The programme addresses needs that the families may have, particularly around infant feeding, breastfeeding or bottle feeding. We also support the families in identifying issues around sleeping and settling predominantly.
So I'm Carolyn McQuillan. I am unit manager for quite a while of the unit. Shirley's the unit manager as well. We sort of share the load. We see 5 families every day, 5 days a week. So it works out to about 900 plus families in a year, and from 27 plus municipalities. So it's not just local. We cover the whole of Victoria and sometimes interstate. At Kooweerup, we don't believe in controlled crying. Our model of care is responsive settling, effective communication, and we teach mums and dads effective communication to listen to their babies and to react. So there is no controlled crying. We're very proud of that too.
The parents come in at 8:30 in the morning. They go home at around about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we see the babies for 2 sleeps. The morning sleep, we settle and resettle the babies so that we can see the types of techniques that work, assess whether we're picking up anything unusual with the baby's behaviour, whether they're windier than normal, just very unsettled. And so while the baby's having a sleep in the morning, the parents listen to a group session where we talk through all the basics around feed, play, sleep rhythm, settling techniques, usually talk a bit about solids. We also cover any other questions that come up in that time frame. The afternoon sleep time, the parents help settle and resettle the babies with the staff there as support. And then we do offer them a follow-up call 2 weeks after their admission to tease out how things are going and if they've got any more problems.
There you go. So with our follow-up phone calls is how we get our outcomes, and we're very proud of our outcomes. It's between 87 and 93% every month. It's rated as we do the phone call, we rate them. If it's a naught and they haven't done well, they can come again. We do have people that we book again, and the second time they come in, it might be more successful if mum's sort of, not been feeling well at the time they've been in. It's hard for mum to do settle bubby if she's not well herself. So oftentimes we'll refer out to, we've got very good referral points to help mum get herself well, then we will bring them back and have another day with them.
The other thing we're assessing for is anxiety and depression, not only in the mum, but we try and assess our dads as well. Some of, we were just looking before at some of the thank you letters that we've received, and we've had a few from mums saying how much we've helped their partners, for them realising that they're suffering from some form of postnatal depression and being able to get help, which has made a huge difference in their household. It would be lovely if we had more funding and we could run the program for extra days, and if we could run an overnight program, but at this stage we just can run Monday to Friday day programs.
Being able to learn about how everything works together to promote good sleep, so it's not just about good sleep practices, it's about making sure that their awake times at a certain level for their age, and then the right amount of play, all in the right kind of order, and then being able to put them off to sleep in a comfortable environment, and following a certain structure. So giving them that structure, whereas up until this point, then coming here today, we've been able to see that there is actually a structure that you can put in place that helps promote that sleep. And obviously if the baby's sleeping, that means mum's sleeping, and that means everybody's happier. The fact that for this first little sleep that he had, I didn't think I would have put my house on it that he would not have slept, and he slept. So whatever practices they've got in place here are definitely working, and it helps just to help build your confidence as a new mum, as a new parent, that there are tools that you can use.
So we would really like to thank you for visiting Kooweerup.